We're all aware of climate change, hopefully. However, not everyone does things to help. I think that's something that we do need to change.
Climate change is definitely something we should care about, and the only way we can resolve this is if we all work together.
I think that in recent years, younger people have had a much larger voice than previously due to things such as social media.
Of course, we have a voice, I just don't think that we are heard, because there are always going to be people that are going to say things like, oh, well, what do you know? Or you're just a kid. So I just think it's something that we have to rise above. I think performing plays such as this one really gets your audience thinking about what they can do to help and how they can help. Especially when it's performed by young people, it helps us to show our viewpoints and to express how we feel about situations such as climate change.
Something I've enjoyed about working online is that we get to re-record things if they go wrong, which I think we've all appreciated once or twice. Also, I've enjoyed eating my Pringles backstage.
Overall, I have enjoyed getting to experiment with different things, such as the close-ups to the camera, and just trying something new. It was an amazing experience, even though most of us struggled to figure out where we were meant to look, but I would definitely do it again.
I've enjoyed most about doing connections, being able to see all the people again.
I've really enjoyed actually being able to do some sort of performance again because it's been something I've really missed.
I have enjoyed working with lots of great people from Year 9 to Year 13. I've also enjoyed the workshops that we did. We learnt many Zoom techniques that have influenced the play.
I've enjoyed the challenge of working online and how it compares to working in a theatre.
And it's also been really nice just to be able to perform during the pandemic and give us something to do, which we wouldn't have been able to do without performing online.
From the play, I've learned that we need to take a bigger role in climate change and our world. From doing it online, I've learned that you've got to take things slow and trust the process.
I've learnt lots about just how difficult it is to rehearse and perform remotely because you come into a lot more challenges than you would do if you're just doing it in person.
As I said before, I've learnt many Zoom techniques. I've also learnt how to show different parts of the play on Zoom that would have been straightforward if we were doing it in the theatre.
I've learnt about the opportunities that come in this format and the different faces available on Zoom compared to on a stage.
I've learnt that we can still do theatre even if everything's closed, we're not allowed to see each other in person.
I'd have to say that I learned all young people have a voice. We just need to find different approaches in order for people to hear us.
It's been incredibly insightful to be able to see just how dedicated these people are to theatre.
It's been great as we've learnt a lot more about the play and what different things represent.
It was awe-inspiring to see the level of professionalism among the team.
I have definitely missed performing in a theatre because it's like a whole different atmosphere and it's a completely different styles of acting, and you get to work together more, I'd say, in person, which I have definitely missed that aspect. But it's still been really nice to perform and be able to do what I love without the pandemic getting in our way.
Something I've missed about doing it online and not in real life is being around people, which I think we've all missed during lockdown.
Well, this was actually my first performance with the school, but I would have to say face to face with one another.
Like many others, I was already aware of the dangers and stupidity of climate change. But through this project, we've learnt about different ways to communicate with each other.
It has taught me to be more thoughtful about those people who are actually seeing the effects of climate change a lot more severely than we are here.
It's taught me that we all need to make our sacrifices, no matter how small they are. There They will all make a difference if everyone does it. It will be on a global scale. Everyone can walk to school instead of by car, and everyone can use reusable bottles instead of plastic bottles. Every time we do that, the less amount of plastic bottles that will end up in the ocean, the less fish it kills. As I said, everything we do makes a difference.
The play has taught me that climate change is very bad and we should do stuff to help with other people in other countries.
I think doing plays like these is really important because they help spread awareness on topical issues such as climate change, which is such a huge crisis that the world is going through, and more awareness definitely needs to be spread. And I think people are more likely to go and watch a play and learn information about it than reading into the topic and researching. So it's a way of reaching people who wouldn't normally be interested in topics and helping them change their viewpoint. So then hopefully as a community we can work together like in the play and help prevent climate change from worsening and eventually destroying our planet.
In the future, I just hope that people are willing to listen about what needs to happen for everyone to be okay.
I just hope that we can build a sustainable future for future generations.
Frankly, I just hope the world doesn't end.
Great Mother.
Great Mother.
We thank you.
Great Mother.
You who with loving hands sculpts the clay from your earthy womb.
Form us.
Who from your verdant sanctuary yields both root and fruit.
Feed us.
Who in your ancient wisdom sends both storm and flower.
Teach us.
Who with graceful force forges rocks and continents.
Shield us.
You are the mother. We are the children.
Hear our prayers.
Ikaw ang nanay, kami ang anak. Hear our prayer.
To those who came before, those who lit our way, let us honor your memory. Let us carry your stories. You are the mother.
We are the children.
Hear our prayer. Ikaw ang nanay, kami ang mga anak.
Hear our prayer.
For we who are blessed to be here and now, may we be mindful of our legacy. Consider those who are yet to come and tend the gardens of tomorrow. You are the mother.
We are the children.
Hear our prayer.
Ikaw ang nanay, kami ang mga anak.
Hear our prayer.
For the children of our future, we pray you have the confidence to stand strong in the gale, but yet humility to bend in the breeze. You are the mother.
We are the children.
Hear our prayer. Ikaw ang nanay, kami ang mga anak.
I'm so tired of being treated like a machine.
Yeah, how can we answer all of these questions by tomorrow? What are you doing?
Solving all our problems.
I bet you can't.
Watch me.
Okay. What was that?
You try then.
You need to try and get a bit more flick into it. Now watch.
What was that? It's all the way over there. The bin's here.
You try again.
Let me try and get more flick into it.
What are you doing? Ripping up a textbook is one thing, but you're not even putting it in the correct bin. I mean, it's literally right there.
It's a game.
Yeah, calm down, Marie.
But why would you...
I'm gonna film it.
Go on then.
£5 that it won't go in?
Alright, a £5. Told you.
What? Look at all the paper on the floor.
What don't you get about having fun?
What don't you get about not wasting paper? Are you fucking stupid?
What? What did you call me?
She called you fucking stupid. Don't have it.
Excuse me?
Miss, Mary tried to hit us.
Yeah, she started shouting and effing us for no reason.
Miss, I did not. Look at all the paper on the floor.
Marie, we do not tolerate swearing in this school.
I was just reading a book, and they were ripping up a book, destroying school property, and throwing it all over the floor.
And I will deal with them later, but swearing is completely unacceptable.
But, Miss!
Enough, Marie. Don't you have class to go to? Where did all of that come from? What on earth have you been getting up to?
Nothing. Maybe it was the class before.
You okay? Do you need some water?
No. I'll use my inhaler. I'll be fine.
Good. And Marie, I'm disappointed in your behaviour. I'll see you in detention on Monday.
Vote Bobby Brunt for mayor.
Hi, vote Bobby Brandt. Thank you.
Bobby Brunt for Metro Mayor. Here, if I could just give you a...
Bringing car manufacturing back to the city. Yes, you heard right. Your ears did not deceive you. Bobby's going to open the factories and get us all working again.
End to the proposed congestion zone, free access to the city centre for all.
Nice jacket, madam. I bet you'd be interested to hear about our exciting new plans for the shopping centre, the world's biggest Trimark.
The proposed Green Park housing development will create 142 new homes for families moving into the city by...
What?
Excuse me?
You just said they're building on Green Park.
Oh, here, take one of these for your parents. It's all in there. By utilising green space in prime development locations right here in the city centre.
You want to build on our park?
Well, it's everyone's park, not just yours. It's our plan to invest in local infrastructure.
You can't do that.
Let the people decide, eh? It's called democracy. Parks are expensive things to run. Where's all the money coming from?
But where will we go after school?
And where's my mum going to walk our dog?
And what about the music festival?
Money doesn't grow on trees, you know, which is why we need to cut them down and replace them with something that generates wealth, breathing life back into the city.
By investing in new homes, we're making the city centre a more attractive place in which to live. See, nice houses attract nice people, producing a tidy profit.
But there's no other park for miles.
You've got to see the bigger picture here. A housing development really is a win-win for everyone.
Why don't you have a pen? Here, take 2. Nearly forgot. Pen for your friend. Kids love pens. Now, if you'll excuse me. Excuse me, sir, have you got a minute? I'd like to tell you about Bobby Brunt's stance on immigration.
Vote Bobby Brunt for mayor!
Well, that sucks.
Come on, let's go to the park. Make the most of it while we still can.
I'm sorry, Finn, but I can't be late home tonight. It's a Friday. You know what my mum is like.
Just for a bit. It'll do your breathing good.
Okay, but only for 10 minutes. Then I'm gone. It's so beautiful here.
How can they even think about destroying this place?
Chopping down all the trees and flattening the earth.
All the times we used to play hide and seek in those bushes.
I've still got scars on my knees from all the scratches we got.
It was worth it though, wasn't it?
Of course it was. You know, they never even asked for our opinion.
There's no need to. We can't vote.
But it's our future they're shaping, and our children's future. Imagine that swing. Gone.
All the times we used to swing on it.
And all the children still to come, who'll have nowhere to play.
I think my dad's going to vote for him.
No, he can't. You have to stop him.
But he won't listen to me. He likes Bobby. Everybody likes Bobby.
Why?
Because Bobby's going to make everything grow again. At least that's what he says. Where's your inhaler?
I can't find it. I must have left it at home.
Breathe, Naru. Breathe. You have to carry your inhaler.
I just want to be able to breathe without it.
Relax. In and out. Guess what?
What?
My mum bought another bag for life yesterday.
Don't make me laugh. How many lives is that now?
Well, this is probably her 20th. It had the blue swirling patterns. Too pretty to resist.
At least you know what to get for her birthday.
Speaking of birthdays, how does it feel to be almost a teenager?
Not much different, to be honest.
But it is different. You'll be able to do more things, and people will start treating you differently, actually listening to you.
Not my parents. And if they don't listen to me, why should anyone else?
Well, I wish it were me.
5 months will pass quickly.
We should mark it.
Mark it?
Well, it's important, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Have you got some paper?
I've got my detention slip.
Might as well use the pens. Write down your biggest wish, and I'll write down what I wish for you.
Okay.
I'm done.
Me too.
You go first.
I wish for the freedom to breathe.
And I wish for your voice to be heard.
What, by my teacher, you mean?
Yeah, but not just her. Others too. Like the people that want to build on our park.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we bury them.
Dig deep, so no one finds them.
Have you got your water bottle? Pour some here. Sit still. I hereby mark you with the soil from beneath our tree, that you will be rooted in the earth whilst reaching out with your branches to grow.
It's my mum. She's nearly home. I'd better go. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Maru, we're home. Can I play Nintendo?
Shoes off.
Now can I?
You know the drill. 10, 9, 8, 7. Maru! Sandwich box. You've got a lot of homework.
I can do it tomorrow.
I want to see it when you're done. 6. Sandwich box. 5. You're running out of time. 4.
I'm getting it.
I'm putting the dishwasher on. 3, 2, 1.
Nintendo now?
Come on. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. Why didn't you eat your sandwiches? I even cut the crusts off.
I wasn't hungry.
You managed to eat the chocolate bar and some crisps. I didn't even give you crisps.
Susan had 2 bags, so she gave me one.
And you want to end up looking like Susan?
She's really nice.
Susan is a girl who eats nothing but crisps. I don't want you to end up turning out like her. Eat your sandwiches.
Yes, Mum.
Good. You've got 8 minutes left. Maru, I hope you're doing your homework. I want to see some good grades. Coat, hang it up. Hang it up. What are you doing?
Getting something to eat.
Another snack?
I'm hungry.
It's Friday. You know food will be here in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, and a package came for you.
Thanks.
Thought you were saving for driving lessons.
I still need clothes to wear.
You don't wear half the clothes in your closet.
It's alright. None of the stuff I buy is expensive.
Do you want to play Mario Kart?
200cc.
200cc? No, that's too fast.
And Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road?
3, 2, 1, go.
Where have you been?
I lost track of time.
Thought you were in your room. It's nearly 6.
I got distracted.
Did you walk home again?
Yes.
Maru, how many times? You're not well.
Mum, I'm fine.
I pay money for you to get the bus pass so you can stay away from the fumes from all those cars.
I walked through the park.
Did you have your inhaler?
Yes. Finn looked after me.
So you had an asthma attack?
Yes. No. Yes.
Are you okay? Darling, your health is not to be messed with. It's... What's that on your face?
It's just a bit of mud.
Oh, please tell me you didn't walk past Janet's house with that mud on your face.
I walked past quickly.
Oh, Lord. She'll be walking around with those dogs of hers telling everyone how my daughter had mud on her face.
Mum, calm down.
Give me your sandwich box. What's this?
You got a detention.
Maru!
What happened?
It wasn't my fault. It was these kids.
And have they got detention slips as well?
No.
Just you.
Yes.
Maru, keep your head down and get on with your work. We can't afford to be drawing attention to ourselves.
Hello, family. Who's ready for takeaway?
Dad!
Traffic was terrible. Hope the food's still hot.
I'm starving.
As usual. Georgie, meat feast pizza for you. Your favourite. Luca, there's your kebab.
Georgie, get some forks.
I bought plenty of the little plastic ones. For you, Singapore fried rice with extra beef, some pork balls, and some sweet and sour sauce, and a side of ribs just in case. That's my Singapore fried rice and some chicken wings. Maru, you've been a bit picky recently, so I bought you a mega super box with a bit of everything, and drinks for the kids.
Luca, do you want to say grace?
Good food, good meat, good God. Let's eat. Pass the remote.
Put on the movie channel.
Hang on, I want to hear the news first.
Quake-like cracks have appeared in several rural villages in the north of Baguio. Geological and climate specialists from across the world are gathering in the capital, Manila, to discuss their responses in the wake of similar cracks in Bangladesh, Greenland and Papua New Guinea. The conditions in Baguio are particularly...
It's boring!
Why do they always have to share bad news?
Oh, look at that little dog on a bicycle.
Maybe we should do something to help?
Unfortunately, in countries like that, these things happen. There's nothing we can do about it.
You're just picking.
I don't really like the food.
It's because Maru's turned vegan.
You're not joking?
What do you mean you turned vegan?
I just decided I don't want to eat meat anymore.
I work hard to earn the money to provide you with good food, and now you're vegan, you're not going to eat it all of a sudden? Maru, there are kids in this very city who have barely anything to eat.
Can we talk about this later?
You can be vegan in your own time, not in this house.
I want to watch the film.
You know, she got detention today.
Detention?
Maru explained to your father.
These kids were playing around with all this paper and they put it in the wrong basket. So I calmly asked them and tried to encourage them to consider using less paper and to recycle what they had already used. And the teacher just...
So now you're a vegan and an activist as well?
Next, she'll be joining Extinction Rebellion and lying down in the street.
Extinction Rebellion, more like.
I learned the hard way, Maru. Standing up for yourself gets you nowhere in life. Tomorrow, they'll still be throwing rubbish in the wrong bin. And what are you going to do? Get yourself excluded?
I've got homework to do.
Good. Do your homework, but listen to your father. What he's saying is true.
I will.
And take your inhaler. I can hear you wheezing from here.
Okay. Once, there was a girl who wanted to plant a garden. She was born in a village where life was precious and in a land that was plentiful, but where seasons could be fierce. Her mother showed her how to plant vegetables, rich roots, succulent fruits, and fresh leaves. And in the centre of the garden, she planted a beautiful tree. She watered and tended to the tree every day, singing as she worked, and sometimes the tree sang back to her.
If ever it may seem like there may be no tomorrow, plant one small seed, it may grow to feed a village.
And as she grew, so did the tree. And when it was grown, mother and daughter would sit under its wondrous branches, grateful for the shade it provided from the hot summer sun and shelter from the rain. Over the course of time, the girls' village suffered from a drought, one that devastated much of her country and the hearts of her people. There was barely enough water to drink, and slowly the girls' garden withered away. Before long, they were down to their last calabash of water.
Drink, daughter, for you have all your life to live, while mine, it's nearly at its end.
So the daughter drank, and they sat under the tree, and in the morning the mother did not wake. They buried her body under the tree, and the girl watered the ground with her tears. The following year the rains returned, and with the rain the tree grew to become a mighty and wondrous memorial to the girl's mother. For the first time, it bore fruit. The whole village came to gather its juicy flesh. The girl was happy for the villagers to eat their fill, provided they watered the tree after each visit. Eat, but please remember my mother who cares for the roots. To begin with, the people did as she asked, but as time wore on, they began to neglect its simple request.
The roots of that tree are too thirsty.
I have just enough water for myself.
I didn't even know her mother.
Before long, people were coming from far and wide to take fruit from the tree. Some even set up stalls to sell what they had picked, trampling over its drying roots without a thought as to how it would survive. The earth became dry as a desert and hard as a rock. The fruit became scarcer and scarcer until one day the earth was so dry it split into two, and a giant crack tore through the entire village.
Marrow! You've got to empty the dishwasher.
But I hoovered the living room yesterday.
Still your turn to do the dishwasher.
Leave me alone.
You'll have Mum to answer to if you don't.
And I've always believed that a working man must come first. Jobs for British workers, investment in car manufacturing, make this city great again.
That's what I've always said.
Of course you have, and you're 100% right, which is why I'm personally visiting factory workers like yourself to give you some assurances. Like I always say, there's no front with Brunt.
Cup of tea, Mr. Brunt?
Nothing like a good cup of English tea. No, please allow me. It's what this campaign is all about. Me serving you.
Oh, thank you. Some cake.
She's hands down the best baker on the street.
Oh, you've twisted my arm. Oh, now that's amazing. What a woman. Right, I'm afraid I had to drive myself away. Got a lot of other hard-working people to see this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you both.
You too. You're a breath of fresh air, Mr. Brunt.
Please, call me Bobby. We're friends now.
Thanks, Bobby.
What's he doing here?
Darling, this is...
Bobby Brunt.
Yes, and he's going to be the new mayor.
So, I can count on your votes then?
Yes.
Hello?
Maru.
He's going to destroy our park?
Digging it all up to build houses.
Workers need places to live. Plenty of parks on the outskirts. We need to make compromises to move forwards.
More jobs coming. Good news for your dad, Finn, down at the car plant.
So, more cars polluting the city.
Ah, but these are electric cars.
Electric cars still need energy to power them.
I care as much about the environment as you do. But I've been to China and the pollution there is terrible. There's really no point in doing anything about it here until they do, in 2050 or so.
By that time, half the country will be under the water.
Turning 13 today, lots of opinions.
Happy birthday. I think this calls for a Bobby Brunt for Mayor lollipop.
It's got your face on it.
So it has. Kids. Our future. Best be off. Lobby for Bobby.
Time to celebrate someone's birthday. I can't believe my little girl's 13.
Georgie, Luca, Maru's home.
A new chapter, fresh responsibilities.
Thanks, Mum.
You've got presents to open.
Happy birthday, Maru!
And we've got a special surprise for you upstairs.
Seriously?
Close your eyes. You can open them now.
Surprise!
Ta-da!
Oh my god!
You love it, right?
This is sick!
Everything matches now. Curtains, bed covers, new wardrobe, bigger desk for studying, bigger bookshelf for your books.
I liked my old bookshelf.
Yes, but this is all from that massive new Swedish shop.
Cost a small fortune,
Been doing overtime for weeks.
but you deserve it. Happy birthday.
I never got this for my 13th.
Well, you had a big party.
I wish my room was like this.
It's wonderful.
You've got a mirror so you can do your hair and things, and there are lights in it.
I can see that.
Much more grown up.
I love it.
We knew you would.
My other things, what did you do with them?
You'd be pleased to know we listened to your advice.
Reuse, recycle, reduce.
Nothing wasted.
But my book, I had a book with a red cover?
Your storybook.
Yes.
Didn't think you'd want it anymore now you're growing up.
Got to focus on your studies.
We gave it to a charity shop. Some other child will get to enjoy it, just like you did.
Right.
Can see you're overwhelmed. We'll leave you two to it.
Don't be too long. There's a cake downstairs.
What's wrong?
My whole room has gone.
But this is so cool.
But I didn't need any of it.
They just wanted to make your 13th feel special.
I get that. But I can't believe they got rid of my book.
They probably just thought you're grown out with it.
Whose side are you on, Finn?
I didn't realise it was that important to you.
Not that important?
What the? I need to go. I'll see you later.
Maru, time for birthday cake.
Happy birthday!
Blow your candles out. Make a wish. Right. Plates, everyone?
Finn left in a hurry.
Oh, her mum called. What kind of cake is it?
We remember that you're vegan.
So, no eggs.
It's a vegan cake. Great. What did you use to replace the butter?
Replace the butter? You can't make a cake without the butter.
But butter isn't... So it isn't vegan?
I've messed up, haven't I?
No, I'm sure it's lovely.
Butter isn't vegan.
Don't worry. Not again.
Wait here, I'll be back in a second.
What do you mean, not again?
This is a right mess, Maru. What happened?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Look at the state of it. You've barely had the stuff for 5 minutes. Do you know what this cost us?
It wasn't me.
Cracks don't just appear for no reason, Maru. Honestly, the stuff you kids take for granted. You think I had this kind of luxury when I was your age?
I'll fix it. If it helps, I could get the old bookshelf back from the charity shop if whoever you donated it to.
Right.
Finn and I could go and get it if you tell me where it is. We could get Georgie and Luca to help out.
And why would I pay good money for the old stuff I've just given away?
I liked it. And you wouldn't need to. I've got money saved up.
From your pocket money, right? The money that your mum and I work hard to give you?
Maybe I could just get my book back then?
What book?
The storybook you and Mum gave me. It was on the bookshelf. Do you know which charity shop?
You want me to traipse halfway across town for a children's book? When I've got this mess to fix?
But it's sentimental.
Sentimental? You are not old enough to understand what that means.
It's like the watch Granny gave to you.
Granny's watch is completely different. That's actually worth something.
But I need it. It's important.
No, Maru, it's not. No. Maru, what have you done?
I didn't touch anything.
Well, it's starting to look willful to me. What's wrong with you? Any normal teenager would love to have a room like this.
Dad, you better come quick. There's a crack in the living room now as well. It's just like the story. Hello?
Have you done your homework?
Yes.
What about your chores? 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, downstairs, 6, lawn, tile, 5, 4.
Mum, it's too hard. I can't do it now.
I know, baby. But it's just the way things are at the moment. Best not make a fuss. We'll work round it. Totes. And before you ask, there's nothing to eat. I've not been to the shops. Couldn't face all those people outside the house, pointing and staring, making up excuses for walking past here to judge. Your dad will be back soon, so you'll have to wait.
Oh, Mum.
Look, there's some stale cake in the kitchen counter if you want. Now, leave me be. And you, sandwich box? What's this?
I had a few packets of crisps, so I was too full to eat it. Susan gave me...
I don't want to hear it.
Anything arrived for me?
On the table. You better still have enough savings for those driving lessons.
Okay, Mum. Okay. Rainbow Road. 10cc?
Again.
Ready?
Why do you always do this?
What? Win?
Maru! Maru, late again.
I'm sorry.
Were you ill? Sit down. How's your breathing?
Honestly, I'm okay. Mum, stop. I can do it.
What is this? British Heart Foundation?
I thought it might be useful. Dad dropped ours down the crack.
Stop buying things at charity shops. People who think we can't buy new.
I just want to find my book.
Did you walk?
Yes, I walked, and I'm fine.
What is wrong with you? You know how I worry, and yet you seem so determined to drive me crazy.
Hello, family. Help me, please.
Dad!
Maru was late again, walking through smog to find some rubbish in a charity shop.
It's not rubbish.
It's been a long day. I can't cope with this at the minute.
Did you get my sweet and sour pork and fried rice?
As always. And for us, I thought I'd try being vegan too. I got us fish and chips.
Oh.
Darling,
Ah,
come and eat your food.
I will, but I need to do something about this first.
Ignore it for now. It'll be fine.
It won't fix itself.
But your dinner is...
You scrimp and save for a new house. You believe all those stuff those developers say, and then this, right out of the blue.
Well, banging around and shouting isn't going to help. I don't want the neighbours thinking we got problems.
We have got problems, and they don't come much bigger than having a massive crack right through the middle of your living room floor.
Tone it down. Kids, eat your food. Maru, you haven't touched yours.
It's fish.
I can't keep up with you. I thought you were a vegan.
No more meat. That's right, isn't it?
No animal product at all. I can maybe eat the chips.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Haven't completely wasted my hard-earned cash.
Dad, I'm standing up for what I believe in. Don't you want me to have any values?
Of course, this is not the way. Your living on veg isn't going to change the world. The best you can do is keep your head down. Believe me, there are worse things than eating meat. You okay, love? Where's your inhaler?
I just need to find my book.
Nonsense. You can't breathe. You need to lie down and prop yourself up.
Please, I need it.
How's a kids book gonna make things better?
I can't explain it. Once I've found it, I'll show you.
Maru, come back this minute. You've left your inhaler.
Your red velvet looks delicious.
Not as good as your Black Forest Gatto.
It'd be absolutely perfect if it wasn't for
one crack.
I mean, who wants to come to a cake sale on Crack Street?
And what if it spreads down the street? I don't want my house devalued because they can't afford to do repairs.
I know, I mean, I'm not a nosy person. But I was going on my morning jog and I couldn't help but see into the house and the crack. It's so big. And they've got yellow wallpaper. And you should see their carpets. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. Oh well. Did I tell you, my Sophie wanted to donate some money to that village in the Philippines, the one with the tornado?
Oh, bless her little heart.
Well, she also wants a new iPhone.
And do you know what they cost?
So I said, Sophie, iPhone or tornado?
I mean, you can't do everything, can you?
Good afternoon, lovely people. Bobby Brunt, hi. Nice to meet you. Bobby Brunt, nice cakes. They smell divine.
Please, have a cookie.
Delicious. Now can I tell you lovely ladies about my plans too? 1 second. What a lovely baby. Do you mind if I hold it?
Why do we have to drive?
I'm not walking around in this cold weather.
But it's like 5 minutes away, and now we're stuck in traffic.
Move, you wanker.
You mind?
Wait, is Tilly's dad?
Oh. I'll speak to him in church on Sunday.
Come and get your original Cracking Up t-shirt. £10 with every ticket bought for the exclusive Crack Tour. Not to be missed. Get your tickets now.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're at The Crack. Wow, it's really dark and deep. It's like it could go to the other side of the world. We're gonna have a look around and chat to a few people. Remember, click like and subscribe.
Can I interest you in a Cracking Up t-shirt? £10 with a ticket for the exclusive Crack Tour.
Crack Tour? Yes, please.
that, didn't you? I just injured my ankle. Get me the council's number. I'm calling injuryspecialist.com. I'm suing. I've had an accident and it wasn't my fault.
Environmental crisis or local neglect. No, not snappy enough. Climatic disaster. What do you think?
Change your ways before it's too late. The devil, he is coming through the depths of hell. So get your place in heaven.
Hey, could you be quiet? We're trying to film.
Turn your life around.
Whilst parallels are being drawn with 3 cracks appearing in countries across the world, this one crack seems to have originated with just one family in the suburbs of a city. Authorities are requesting that people with any more information contact them immediately. Right, that should do it. Let's go grab a beer.
Maru, what are you doing?
I really missed you.
You okay? I've missed you too. I'm sorry about your bedroom and your book and for walking out like that. I was scared.
I did this, Finn. Everything. Everything that's happening is because of me.
It's not your fault, Maru. It's not. Okay, so let's think about it. You were in your room. You were coughing. You noticed your book was gone and you were coughing some more. Your asthma came. You coughed and then it happened.
So I did cause it.
You didn't. It's a coincidence. These cracks have been appearing all over the world. We've all seen them.
Yes, but there weren't any here until the one in my bedroom. And now they're all over the city and everyone's saying it's my fault.
Well, they're wrong. They should be doing something about it instead of just going around blaming people.
Exactly. And that's why I need to find my book.
You think the answer to all of this is in your book?
If you're not going to take me seriously...
Sorry.
Look, I know this might sound a bit weird, but whenever I read it, I feel... I don't know. I feel like me. I can breathe again. And in one of the stories, a large crack suddenly appears in the earth.
It's good and wide over here, Stevie. Excuse me.
Right. And then what?
I don't know. I haven't finished the story because my parents gave the book away.
So you think if you could read the end of the story, it might have the answer to how to get rid of all these cracks?
Exactly. But I've looked everywhere.
Let's keep trying. Are you okay? Hey, can't you see she's not well?
Hey, can't you see I've got my hands full? Bleeding kids. Here, try this. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Maru, where's your inhaler? Shall I get someone?
Stop it! It's not a rubbish dump!
Really? That's not what it looks like to me. Why don't you mind your own business?
Don't speak to her like that. You should take better care of the environment.
Why? What's the environment ever done for me? Honestly, little kids that don't know how to mind their own business. It pisses me off, Stevie. You saw that, right? What the? You just did that. We saw that with our own eyes, right, Stevie? Stop that. Call the police or something. Wait a minute. I know you. You're that one on the news. The one from up the north of the city. They're calling you the super cracker. The line's jammed. Must be something going on. What are you doing? Just updating Twitter. I can't believe what I just saw. I know, mate. Weird.
Oh my god, the crack's getting bigger. First cracks, next wars. Hashtag World War III.
Lord save us. My dog just fell into the crack. Hashtag it ain't safe on these streets.
Mum, these are heavy. Where's the car?
I could have sworn I parked it right here.
Now what will we do?
We'll have to go with the Wilkinsons. Quick, they were leaving at 3.
Oh, there goes the school. And there goes Greg's.
My city's being destroyed. Hashtag scared for my life.
Scared for my life.
There's a photo of us.
What?
We're trending on Twitter.
Those guys with the rubbish. Never mind. We can't think about that now. We have to find somewhere safe.
Where? Everyone is looking for us.
Take some more, Miru. Come on, deep breaths.
No use. It's empty.
Come on, there's only one place we can go now.
Of course, we are incredibly concerned. Citizens are rightly worried about the cracks appearing across our fine city and about the potential impact on homes and jobs. I assure you all that all possible resources will be ploughed into protecting the property of honest, hard-working people. And a message to this so-called supercracker and her friend: we will not bow down to terrorists. We know who you are, and we're coming to get you.
Maru isn't a terrorist. She isn't responsible for this. Don't draw attention, Nika.
We have our best people looking into this, I can assure you that.
How can you blame one individual for this? There are cracks forming all across the world.
We need to move on. Rest assured, I am leading the charge to restore our fortunes. Maru, Finn, we've got you surrounded. There's no escape.
He's bluffing. No one saw us come here.
You're not in trouble. We just want to talk to you.
I don't trust him.
You need help, Maru. Why won't you let us help you? Finn, Maru.
What are we going to do? Maru?
I don't know. I don't know how the story ends.
Then make it up.
What?
You know most of the story. Find the ending yourself.
Once there was a girl who planted a garden, and it was beautiful. one day she grew a tree, a massive lush tree, but then there was a famine. Even though there was a famine, her mum always managed to find some water to give to the tree, and the tree always provided them with fruits. But when her mum died, people started to just help themselves to the fruit to make money from it without watering it, without giving anything back, until everything got so dry, a crack appeared, and
then one day
the tree.
Yes, the tree. It
spoke.
It spoke, and it said to the people of the village
to change their ways. It warned them that they. It warned them, and they listened. The people made peace with the tree.
What is going on?
Hindi naman, hindi ito ang kaso.
Shh, be quiet. They hear you.
The people made peace. You think this is how this ends?
Who are you?
I come from a village, like the one in your story. I would pick fruit every day with my family. There was enough for each of us. Great Mother looked after as well. But one day, men from faraway places came. They offered our leaders to grow tobacco on their land. So we cleared the fruit trees to make way for our fields of tobacco that nobody could eat. When it came to harvest, the company would not pay what the tobacco was worth. We complained over and over again, but our cries were ignored. Then the weather changed. A drought hit us, and our remaining crops failed to produce. And just like this one, the earth was broken, groaning for help, until one day it split. A crack appeared, just like this one. It got so large it started to consume everything. Homes, people. I was swallowed up by the splintered ground, but it seems the earth took pity on me. At least I am alive.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say.
Come out, Maru. We can fix this.
Who's that?
One of our brilliant leaders.
Then make them see how this ends.
We should tell them your story.
My story? My people wouldn't listen to me, so why would anyone here take notice of what I've got to say?
Maru, I'm scared.
So am I.
Let's get them. They're over there. Yes,
Quick, they're over here. There they are.
Go.
Let's go.
There they are.
There they are.
There they are, quick.
There they are.
Please.
Come.
Calm.
Please, come on.
Let me speak. Good citizens, I come to you tonight not as your leader, but as a neighbour, a parent, and your friend. Let me begin by expressing my deepest condolences to those who have suffered as a result of the cracks. Family members have been lost, homes have been destroyed, businesses have disappeared. There will be a time for grieving, but not right now. We need to take back our city from those who would seek to harm us. Eco-terrorists are capturing the minds of our young, exploiting their naivety. Do not be fooled by their facts and statistics. These people do not share our values. They are weeds, intent on choking the life out of our future. And where do weeds reside? In the cracks. Rest assured that these weeds will be identified, rooted out, and destroyed. We say, let our children be children and leave politics to us. And let me, let me as your man, I will fill in the cracks. We will use concrete mixed and poured by local labour. Yes, we'll create opportunity of a planned ruination. We'll build over these cracks, shopping malls to rival the best, housing for our workers. Support for local families.
What about our families? What about my family? I've lost my mother, my father, my grandmother, my brother. Others have lost their homes, their livelihoods. My life is not a fairy story. In the book for children, you may live your lives without any sense of what choice you might make. For me and for people like me, living on the other side of the planet.
People like you, other side of the planet.
You don't like it? Go back to where you came from.
I would love to go home, but my home no longer exists.
Who is this child?
My name is Asha. My family died trying to survive. The cigarettes you smoke, the clothes you wear, the food you eat, the coffee you drink, where do you think they come from? You take and you take and you take and you buy and you take yet again until the earth that we live in can't give any more. Just look at Boracay Beach. You have polluted it with your landfill. It was beautiful and you've ruined it.
Young lady, I can assure you that my plans have got nothing whatsoever to do with whatever it is you came from.
The decisions you make impact the future of all of us.
You can't see the future, certainly not in the future of our fine city. I always say, everyone is welcome here, but we will not have negative attitudes underwhelming British values.
Yes.
We will rebuild. We will welcome a new wave of multinational partnerships, the likes of which have never been seen before. We'll improve transport by investment in car manufacturing, electric cars, to support our environmental objectives, our local needs and our future prosperity.
You're not listening to what she's saying. It's not the earth that's dying. We are.
Maru is going to be all right.
No, it's not, Dad. Everything is not all right. There are cracks all over the world. In places like Asher's village and on every other continent.
Maru, get back over here.
No, we need to do something.
You can hardly breathe without the help of an inhaler. What are you going to do?
That's exactly why we need to act, Mum.
Haven't you been listening? He's already said electric cars.
We've got to trust the people in charge, Maru. They know what they're doing.
No, Dad. The people in charge aren't doing enough. We need more than electric cars.
All right, little Miss Perfect.
It's not about being perfect. It's about changing how we act.
I think we are scared. Our city is fragmenting before our eyes.
Only because of people like you with your doom and your gloom.
Why aren't you listening? It's not people like me. It's all of us. We need to stop and we need to work together.
Why can't you just shut up? Go home, let us clear up this mess so we can get back to our normal, and get on with our lives.
That is just it. We close our eyes and carry on as normal, filling in the cracks in our homes, our families, our lives with things. A new iPhone, the latest clothes, takeaways on a Friday night. and another crack appears. And we close our eyes and we carry on round and round and round and round, filling the cracks again and again and again until there's nothing left to fill the void.
It's your generation that insists on having everything brand new.
Listen.
I've saved for these trainers. Are you saying I shouldn't have nice shoes?
Yeah, we all work hard.
You're not listening.
And we all pay our way.
You're saying we don't deserve a holiday? It's only once a year.
No, I'm not saying.
Why shouldn't I have the latest iPhone?
It wouldn't make them if we didn't need them.
If I start recycling now, what difference is it gonna make?
No one else bothers, and it all ends up in a rubbish tip anyway.
Kapag minsan, maaaring mukhang walang nang bukas, ihasik ng isang binig. Baka lumaki para magpakain ng isang mukhang barangay.
What's she singing for?
Listen.
We've heard what you've got to say.
No, don't listen to me. Listen to the earth.
Now they've really lost it.
Can't you hear it? It's sobbing so hard. It's flooding our towns and cities. It's shouting out loud. The fires rage through our forests and woodlands. The earth is cracking up and melting down right before our eyes. It's desperate to be heard, but you can't hear it. Whatever it does, we just carry on the same, giving it not even the slightest sign that we are willing to change.
I'm willing to change. I could try meat-free Mondays from now on.
It wouldn't hurt me to start walking to work. Or maybe we could cook together on a Friday night.
Yeah, okay. I guess I could take the kids to Margate this year on their summer holidays instead of Marbella.
We all need to work together.
That's it, Barbie. What if your factories made electric buses? Gets us all out of our individual bubbles?
Well, obviously I have a 5-stage plan. No one cares more about the environment than me.
What are you gonna
What
do?
are you gonna do?
You promised
You promised us jobs.
Supposed to be
Is this how it ends?
No, this is how it starts.
Mahalagang ina, salamat sa iyo. Ikaw ang pinakamahal ng mga kamay, gumawa ng luwad mula sa iyong panglupa na sinapupunan. Bumuo sa amin, sino mula sa iyong malagim ng santuwaryo na ay nagbubunganga ng parehong ugat at prutas. Pakainin kami.
Feed us.
Feed us.
Sino sa iyong sinanguangan ng kariwangan nagpapadala parehong bagyo at bulaklak? Turuan mo kami.
Teach us.
Teach us.
Teach us.
Sino sana may kaayang puwersa ang gumawa ng mga bato at kontinenta na pinaprotektahan kami?
Shield us.
Shield us.
Children, hear our prayer.
It's boring.
I was muted. Oh.
Quake-like cracks have appeared in several rural villages in the north of Bagyal. So I've messed it up.
Your opera.
See? Nice houses attract nice people, producing a tidy profit.
There's no other park. Oh no, sorry, that's. Oh no, that is. Sorry.
I've spread it now.
Now got in front of you.
I've got no space on my laptop. I've got a makeup palette on my laptop. I've got a bowl on my laptop. I've got a water bottle to the side. I've got a pen underneath my laptop and a little nook and cranny I've created with my blanket. And I've got pieces of paper everywhere. And I've got a makeup on.
And she's got a bite. She's got.
Amazing.
It's all good. You do an online performance. Oh no, carnage. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it, Crack. Well done. Hold it there.
Okay, I'm keeping that in as a blooper because I just started recording and you said, that's it, Crack.
Sorry!
Morton?
What the? I have to go. I'll see you later.
Crack, get ready, Crack. Heal your crack. Seal the crack.
Oh.
Hang on, Daisy went too soon. Daisy cracked off.